Hey guys, welcome back to another storytime video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about that one time I almost got arrested as a 2-year-old. This may or may not be clickbait, but I don't care. And before the video starts, I just want to ask y'all if y'all could please like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a ton, and you can always unsubscribe. It's also free, and who doesn't like free things? So, yeah, let's get into the video. So at the beginning of the video, I did say that this was kind of clickbait, which it is, the arresting part and stuff, but it really did kind of happen. So this all started back when I was like 3 or 4 years old, so about 10, 11 years ago, and I was at my nanny's 80th or 90th birthday party, and we were just having a good time, and we went down to the lobby just to go and celebrate her birthday. So as a 3 or 4 year old, there's not much you can do. We just kind of ran around. We went outside for a bit, and we just threw around a ball, probably. And there was cake and stuff, and there was presents, and it was all great and stuff. And then that night, we went up to the hotel room because we were in her hometown to celebrate her birthday, and so it was not where we live. So we celebrated it at the hotel. And so this is where things got a little interesting. And then my mom and dad and my sister thought it would be a great idea to leave me alone in the hotel room, because that's exactly what you do with the 3 and 4 year old. And they were only going to be gone. I think they were going to go down to the lobby and see if they could get like another hotel key, because I probably ate the last one or something. And that was probably the worst mistake that they could have ever made. And so naturally, as a 3 year old, I started immediately to jump on the bed. And it was one of those hotel rooms with the two beds, It was like the queen beds, and like there's two of them. And yeah, so I began jumping from one bed to another, and I saw something out of the corner of my eye. I saw a telephone. And I immediately went over there and started bashing random numbers and picking up the phone and slamming it down, because that's what I've seen my parents do all my life. So after about 10-30 minutes of doing this, I don't know how, but I punched in the numbers 911 and called 911. And so when they picked up the phone and said, 911, what's your emergency? I was shocked. I knew exactly what number I had called. The po-po. And I immediately slammed down the phone and ran to the bed and hid under the covers, because, of course, if I can't see them, they can't see me. Aha. And around this time, my parents came into the room. They're like, Jack, why are you hiding under the covers? And I was like, oh crap, my cover is blown. And I told them that I accidentally called 911. They were like, what? I leave you alone for 5 minutes and you call 911? What is wrong with you, you problemed child? And the anticipation was real. We just all sat there waiting for that 911 po-po officer to come slamming into the room yelling, FBI, open up! Well, at least that's what my childish mind thought was gonna happen. I thought the officer was gonna slam in the door and start shooting me or take me to prison because I'm such a bad little child that I accidentally called 911. But that really wasn't the case, but it was a very, very scary situation. And then the cop arrived. He knocked on the door and my dad grabbed it and he was like, I'm so sorry, officer, my son accidentally called 911. And then the officer turned to me and he was like, do you have any idea how bad this could have been? I could have been on call helping some other people, which was entirely true, and I respect cops for that. And I really was like, I'm so sorry. I won't do it again. I'm so sorry. And he was like, you better not, or I will take you to prison, boy. And I was so scared. And then I learned the truth. I was like, that wasn't so bad. You know what? I could become a criminal. And so that's exactly what I become at the age of 5. I was a hardened and licensed killer. I had over 500 homicides and counting. I'm in a undisclosed location at the moment, somewhere close to the Iraq border, and everybody is looking for me. I'm worse than Al Capone or Machine Gun Kelly. I'm the worst of the worst, baby. I am really running out of content ideas. But anyways, I learned my lesson that calling the cops when there's no real bad thing or crime that's happening is a bad and wrong thing to do, because there could be somebody else that is actually in trouble. And I learned my lesson. That's the moral of today's story. To always be honest. I'm just kidding. I could care less about morals of the stories. Blah, blah, blah. So basically, the rest of the night was kind of shaken. After that, my dad told all my uncles and my aunts that I called the cops in the hotel room when we went back down to the lobby or the conference room to have my nanny's birthday. And they all kind of were like, oh man, you need to get this child some help. And they were mainly right, but it was fun. We celebrated my nanny's birthday, and I just remembered this because I just celebrated my nanny's 100th birthday, which is pretty awesome. And my cousin was like, "Oh man, you should do a video on that one time you called the cops when we were little." And I was like, "Hey, that's a good idea." And I'm running out of content ideas, so that's perfect. So I just want to say huge thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I haven't done one of these in a while, and I hope it came up to your standards. I know it wasn't the best, but my life's not way too interesting, so I'm giving you the best parts of it right now, and I hope you just enjoyed the video. I know this gameplay isn't the best either, because I'm really not that good at PvP, but it's the most interesting gameplay I can get out without making it a Let's Play video, which I have 2 Let's Play videos. Their gameplay are done, and I am just waiting to put those out and edit those. So I hope you enjoyed the video. More videos to come in the future, and bye.